kill them.
Silence! Give me cover. Silence! Till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick. Lead me away. Show me that you're real. Till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel, till it makes me feel sick.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. Just to watch me bleed, gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Going around like it's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to, already pulling me.
We're ready for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game. It's the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. His first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Dart from the pistol. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no
learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera pull. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
It's Tracy on second down. Having gain up about a handful there. And a tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Bears in the nickel, third down.
Let's go. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Hurt. 72.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Looking from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Willis caught, and he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action looks beautiful. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Rolling quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Escapes the pocket. The right side hauled in by Komet. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running for it, it's Swift. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Escapes out to the left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears start off well, tie things 7-7. a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he powers ahead for about 5, and it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Go right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. One play action with Darts. That one's cut along the right sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They're set up at the 35 now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Chased out to his right. He can run it. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
70 Lion.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
70 Viking, 18.
From the gun, here's Darts. To the left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready, set.
2nd quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Bronco 80.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Buffalo 18.
It's Scannable on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lion. Go.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Rupp, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
You know, ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Getting out to his left. And finds Kmet downfield. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lion.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Dart setting in to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down now. Here's Dart. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Out of the shotgun to get to Swift. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Staying grounded with Swift. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one's nabbed by Komet. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Shotgun snap, but gives to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants lined up with a second and 8. Here's Tracy once more. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picks up about 4 on second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
The Bears decide to call their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboys. Back in 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Big strike here to Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19, target, 19.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Darts looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the rack.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Pick 6, touchdown Chicago. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you like those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. On the move. Headed right. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Now Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Big play sets them up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. To the air yet again, Williams. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Pass it down close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Keeping it simple, they're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. From left side finds Burden. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, here's Swift. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And the inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. This is Loveland working the right side. they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
What is up?
They'll run here on first down. He picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
What is up?
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
What is up?
Williams will look to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point.
Carlos Santos lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
Giants 21. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Ready.
With Sampson running out of the gun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
And the Giants.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready. Hut.
One play action with Dart. Chased out to his right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Hands to 60. Hands to 60. 18. Pioneer. Take over.
From the gun, here's Dart. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hut, hut.
Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19! Let's go!
Quick one to the outside by Dot. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
To Malik Neighbors.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Get it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
Trying to get it with the option here. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pass brought in by Slayton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
Offense
at the
getting
20-yard
set. Here's
line.
1st and 10.
60 each! Let's go!
Throw cut at the 6. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. The nose point after is good. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter. It's down now to 21.
29. Giants 28. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession, man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. New set of downs for him from the 46. Hand off running right. Here's Swift. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. 1st down play, that's at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
One play action. Williams bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. They'll run it with Swift. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on fourth, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on down.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming up front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cowboy 80.
On first down, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now.
It's Tracy on second down. Avoids a defender. We got a foot race. Now stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Caught near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. A well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
And he's got a free play here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, looking for options. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this nice ones out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to Cardinals.
It's on the ground here, Tracy. And he gets absolutely pumped to add that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Forced that to his right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down, Tracy gets it. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Stephanie! Cougar 19!
Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
1st and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready?
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Jump off caught by his back. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He rolls to his right. Finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Give now to the running back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Another carry for it. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboot.
And Scalabur, the ball carrier. Montez Sweat brought him down. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a